Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to learn about APJ Abdul Kalam's life, one of India's most inspiring leaders. This story is simple and easy to understand, making it perfect for practicing your English listening. Birth, childhood and family. Abul Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam was born on October 15, 1931, in Rameswaram, a small town in Tamil Nadu, India. He came from a humble family. His father, Jainulabdin, was a boat owner who ferried pilgrims. His mother, Ashiyama, was a caring homemaker who supported the family. Abdul Kalam had 4 brothers and 1 sister. Though the family wasn't wealthy, they lived in a spacious house provided by his father's employer. Young Abdul grew up in a multicultural environment, where Hindu traditions mixed with Islamic customs. From an early age, Abdul Kalam showed great curiosity about how things worked. He would spend hours watching birds fly and dreaming of flying himself one day. His early childhood was peaceful, living near the beautiful seashore of Rameswaram. At the age of 5, Abdul Kalam began selling newspapers to help support his family. Every morning, he would distribute newspapers before going to school. This early responsibility taught him the value of hard work and discipline. Despite financial difficulties, Abdul Kalam's parents emphasized the importance of education. They encouraged his curiosity and supported his ambitions. His father often told him stories about great leaders and scientists, planting the seeds for his future achievements. Education and training. Abdul Kalam received his early education at Rameswaram Elementary School. His teachers quickly noticed his intelligence and dedication to learning. Mathematics became his favorite subject, and he spent extra hours solving complex problems. At the age of 11, Abdul Kalam moved to the Schwartz High School in Ramanathapuram. Despite having to walk long distances to school, he maintained excellent grades. His science teacher, Sivasubramania Iyer, greatly influenced him and encouraged his scientific curiosity. After completing high school in 1950, Abdul Kalam went to St. Joseph's College in Tiruchirappalli. He studied physics and showed remarkable talent in the subject. He often conducted experiments outside the classroom to deepen his understanding. In 1954, Abdul Kalam moved to Madras, now Chennai, to pursue his dream of becoming an engineer. He enrolled at the Madras Institute of Technology, specializing in aerospace engineering. This was a turning point in his life. During his studies at MIT, Abdul Kalam designed a small helicopter for the Indian Army. Though it wasn't implemented, this project demonstrated his innovative thinking. He graduated in 1957, ready to apply his knowledge to serve his nation. Early professional career. After graduation, Abdul Kalam joined the Directorate of Technical Development and Production within the Ministry of Defense. He worked as a technical assistant on the development of a hovercraft project. This was his first step into the world of scientific research. In 1958, Abdul Kalam joined the Aeronautical Development Establishment as a senior scientific assistant. He designed a small aircraft, but the project faced funding issues and couldn't proceed further. Despite this setback, his reputation as a dedicated scientist grew. In 1962, Abdul Kalam was transferred to the Indian Committee for Space Research in Kaspur. He was sent to NASA in the United States for training in rocket engineering. This experience broadened his vision and technical expertise in space technology. Upon returning to India, Abdul Kalam worked under the renowned space scientist Vikram Sarabhai. He was tasked with developing India's first satellite launch vehicle. His team faced numerous challenges but remained determined to succeed. By 1969, Abdul Kalam became the project director for India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3. He worked tirelessly, often putting in 18-hour days. His leadership and technical skills began to shine during this critical period of India's space program development. Personal life and relationships. Abdul Kalam chose to remain single throughout his life, dedicating himself entirely to his work and the nation. He considered the students of India as his family and spent much of his personal time interacting with young minds. A deeply spiritual person, Abdul Kalam practiced both Hindu and Islamic traditions. He read the Bhagavad Gita as well as the Quran daily. This spiritual foundation gave him inner strength and moral guidance throughout his life. Music was another passion of Abdul Kalam. He learned to play the veena, a classical Indian string instrument. After a long day of scientific work, he would often play music to relax his mind and find inspiration. Abdul Kalam lived a simple life despite his prestigious positions. He owned very few personal belongings and donated most of his salary to charitable causes. His modest lifestyle reflected his belief that true happiness comes from serving others. Throughout his career, Abdul Kalam maintained close relationships with his siblings and their families. He would visit his hometown of Rameswaram whenever possible. These family connections kept him grounded despite his growing fame and achievements. Major achievements and contributions. Abdul Kalam's most significant achievement came in July 1980, when he successfully led the SLV-3 project. India launched its first satellite, Rohini, into orbit. This achievement established India as a member of the exclusive Space Club. Abdul Kalam became a national hero overnight. In 1982, Abdul Kalam was appointed as the director of the Defense Research and Development Laboratory, DRDL. He initiated the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, IGMDP. Under this program, India developed several successful missiles including Agni and Prithvi. His leadership in missile development earned him the nickname, Missile Man of India. Abdul Kalam transformed India's defense capabilities significantly. The country moved from being dependent on foreign technology to becoming self-reliant in crucial defense systems. In 1992, Abdul Kalam became the scientific advisor to the defense minister. He later served as principal scientific advisor to the Government of India from 1999 to 2001. In these roles, he advocated for technological self-reliance and initiated many strategic projects. The pinnacle of Abdul Kalam's career came in 2002 when he was elected as the 11th President of India. He served until 2007, becoming known as the People's President. During his presidency, he connected with millions of citizens, especially youth, inspiring them to dream big for India. As president, Abdul Kalam launched the Vision 2020 program, aimed at transforming India into a developed nation by 2020. He traveled extensively across the country, visiting schools and colleges to share his vision with young people. His presidency focused on education, innovation, and national development. Abdul Kalam authored several books, including his autobiography Wings of Fire, which inspired millions. His writings emphasized the importance of dreams, determination, and hard work. These books became bestsellers and were translated into many languages. Challenges and obstacles overcome. Abdul Kalam faced significant financial hardships during his childhood. To support his education, he sold newspapers and helped his family make ends meet. Despite these difficulties, he never compromised on his studies or gave up on his dreams. During the development of India's missile program, Abdul Kalam encountered technological challenges and international sanctions. Many Western nations refused to share critical technologies with India. He responded by inspiring his team to develop indigenous solutions. In 1979, the first test launch of SLV-3 failed, causing national disappointment. Abdul Kalam took personal responsibility for the failure. Instead of becoming discouraged, he analyzed the problems, made necessary improvements, and led his team to success in the next attempt. As a scientist from a minority community, Abdul Kalam sometimes faced prejudice. He overcame this by focusing on merit and national service. His approach to work transcended religious and cultural differences, earning respect from all sections of society. When Abdul Kalam became president, many doubted whether a scientist could handle a political role. He proved skeptics wrong by becoming one of India's most beloved presidents. His simplicity, accessibility, and focus on development won hearts across political divides. Legacy and impact on the world. After completing his presidential term, Abdul Kalam returned to teaching. Until his final day, he remained committed to inspiring young minds. On July 27, 2015, while delivering a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management in Shillong, he collapsed and passed away at the age of 83. Abdul Kalam's death triggered unprecedented national mourning. People from all walks of life paid tribute to him. His last rites were attended by thousands, including top national leaders. The Indian government declared a 7-day national mourning period. Today, numerous educational institutions, scientific programs, and government initiatives bear Abdul Kalam's name. His birthday, October 15th, is celebrated as World Students' Day in India, honoring his dedication to education and youth empowerment. Abdul Kalam's vision extended beyond national boundaries. He advocated for global cooperation in space research and nuclear disarmament. His speeches at international forums promoted peaceful uses of technology and sustainable development for all nations. His life journey from a small fishing town to the presidential palace continues to inspire millions worldwide. Abdul Kalam demonstrated that humble beginnings are no barrier to achieving greatness through dedication, perseverance, and service to humanity. APJ Abdul Kalam's life teaches us that dreams have no limits when pursued with determination and hard work. From a newspaper boy to a renowned scientist and president, his journey reminds us that our circumstances don't determine our destiny. Our actions do. As we conclude this story, remember Kalam's message to the youth. Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. I hope his story has inspired you while helping you practice your English. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.